Okay, now we stopped here. Let's talk about now the effects of outliers. We know how can we find the mean, the median, the mode, and the range. This is an example. This is not related to the previous one, but look at this difference here. If we have an outlier, okay, the mean will be 20. Without outlier, it is 14. So if you have an outlier and you removed the outlier, what will happen? It make the mean decrease. But if here, if you so without the outlier it is 14, with the outlier it is 20. So the outlier it's increase the mean, and also it's increase the range. What did I mean? Like if you have numbers like, as an example, I will solve this one now. Here, if the range here without the outlier, it's a 3. Why? Because the numbers are close to each other. But if with outlier, it could be 38, because there's a number that's far away from the others. So I must take the greatest number minus the lowest number. So it increased. But the mode, which is the most frequent number, the median, it didn't affect it if we have an outlier or no. Now look at this example here. In this example, we are now want to identify the outlier. Here you have values 56, 59, 59. First of all, you have to order the values. Then, after we order them, we have them like 56, 65, 73, 59, 98, 65, and 59. The first step, you have to order the data. Then after that, we have to order the data. So here we have 56, 59, 59, 65, 65, 73, and 98. So let's write them here now as 56, 59, 59, 65, 73, and 98. Now, how can I know which one is the outlier? We have just only to take the difference between two adjacent values. So here we have 3, 0, 6, 0. I think yes. 1, 2, 2. Oh, here we have under 65. Then here we have as an example. So here we have 7, and here we have 28. So if you look at the differences now here, we found that from 56 to 73, they are close to each other. But if you look at 98, it is very far away from the other values. The difference here is 28. So that's why we say that 98 is the outlier. So 98 now will be the outlier. Now look here how the range will be affected. If you have these numbers here, 56, 59, 56, 59, 59, 65, 73, and 98. Now, if we removed this number, so look here, before that, how the mode will be, or how the mean will be. This will be 56 plus 59 plus 56 plus 59 plus 65 plus 73. If we add them, over 5, we get it as so here the mean is 62 and 2 over 5. But with the outlier, what we have to do, we have to add the number here, which is 312, plus 98 over 6 now. So it will be 68. So look at the mean, how it will be increased with the outlier. This is a way how can we find the outlier. Is it clear?
Teacher, why you remove the last letter?
I say if we want to solve the mean without the outlier, if I want to solve the mean, or to find the mean, sorry, without the outlier, how it will be, and with the outlier, how it will be.
Like with the mean, we remove the last letter, and with the outlier, we don't remove it?
Yes, here, in this one here, I found the mean without the outlier. Here, I found the mean with the outlier.
Oh, you mean because it is 98, so this is an outlier.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
As I told you here, how it will be increased if we add the outlier. Now let's talk about now the range. So I told you how we have 4 types of 4 measures: mean, mode, median, and range. Let's now talk about the range. The range is a difference between the greatest and the least values. Between the greatest and the least values. If you order the data from least value to the greatest value, the median divides the data into the 2 parts. First of all, let's have these examples here. We have 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, and 14 as an example. They are ordered. So to find the mode, to find the median, to find the range, to find the outlier, we have to order the data. The mean and the mode, there's no problem, no need. But the others, you have to order the data. So how to find the range? I told you to find the range, you have to take the greatest one, which is 14, minus the smallest one, which is 5. So I will say now the range is 9. This is how can we find the range. Now, and sometimes sorry, no. And yesterday we talked about how can we find the median. The median, which is the data where it is come between the middle in the numbers, or it divides the values into 2 equal halves. Let's count them here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 numbers of data. So how can we find the mean? To find the mean, let's say that it comes here. So the numbers, that is half the data, it will be between 9 and 11. To find it, we have to add 9 plus 11, which is 20, over 2, which is 10. So this number 10, okay, we called it here Q2. So here, the second quartile, what does it mean? Or Q sub 2. What does it mean? This is a median that is cut the values into 2 equal halves. Now then after that, now let's look at the first half now of the data. Here now. This is the first half. For this first half now, where's the median of the first half?
7.
7. It is 7. Yeah, it is 7. This 7, which is the median, we called it Q1. And look at the last one here, 11, 13, and 14. Where's the median?
13.
13.
Yes, 13. So this is, we call it Q3. Okay, so Q2 is the median of the whole data. Q1 is the median for the first half. And Q3 is the median for the second half. Now this Q1, Q2, we name it like first quartile, second quartile, third quartile. Now as you see, these quartiles, they divide the data into four equal halves. The four equal quarters, sorry. This is the first quarter, this is the second quarter, this is the third quarter, and this is the fourth quarter. So the median, or Q2, it divides the data into two equal halves. Q1, which is the median of the first half. Q sub 3, which is the median of the second half. These Q1 and Q2 and Q3, it divides the data into four equal quarters. Now, and we said that the range is the maximum value minus the minimum. This is the range. Now, there's another one, which we call them IQR, or interquartile range, which is Q3 minus Q1. The interquartile range, or IQR, I will subtract Q sub 3 minus Q sub 1. So the difference between the third and the first quartile will be the IQR. Range, maximum minus minimum. The IQR is Q3 minus Q1. Is it clear?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, let's talk these examples here. So quartiles are the values that divide a list of numbers into quarters. What you have to do first, you have to list the numbers in order. Then you have to cut the list into four equal parts, as we did before. The middle quartile, or the median, this one here, which is number 5 here. We have these data. If you order them, the numbers in the middle, which is number 5, this is, we called it Q2, or middle quartile. Now the numbers that cut the first half, which is Q1, or we call them lower quartile. And the median of the third part, we call them upper quartile, or Q sub 3. So Q sub 1 here is 5, Q sub 1 is 4, Q sub 2 is 5, Q sub 3 is 7. So what will be now the IQR, or the interquartile range? It will be Q3 minus Q1, which is means 7 minus 4 equals 3. This is for the IQR. What about the range? It is 8 minus 2, which is 6. This is a way how can we find the range and how can we find the IQR.
Should the range and the interquartile range be close to each other, or that's not necessary at all?
No, that's not necessary. There's no relation between them. And look here, as an example, we have 14 minus 5, which is 9, I think. 14 minus 5. Yes, 9. And 13 minus 7 is 6. We cannot say that the interquartile range is half the range. There is no relation between them. You're right. So this is here, if we have these data here, as we said, we look at the numbers, that's cut them into four equal quarters. Look at this example here. Here we have these numbers 1, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, and 8. I want now to look at the number which cut them into two equal halves. Look at them here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have an even number. So the Q2 or the middle quartile will be between the two numbers in the middle, which is here. So we will say that this is here Q2, 5.5. Then look at now the numbers that is in the first half here. Where's the median of them? It's 3. Look at the second half. Where's the median of them? It is 7. This 7, we name it Q3. This 3, we can name it Q1. Then, so the first quartile is 3. The third quartile is 7. So what about the interquartile range? How can we find it? It's Q3 minus
It will
Q1.
be 7 minus 3.
7 minus 3, which is 4. This is for the IQR or the interquartile range. Now what about the range? This is the greatest number, 8, of the maximum point minus the lowest one, which is 7. Is it clear?
Yes,
Yeah.
teacher.
Okay. Let's talk about now these data values here. I want now to compare the data values. To compare the data values, what did I need? I need to find the mean, the mode, the median, the range, and the interquartile range for the data or the data that I want to compare. This table here shows the average monthly water temperature for 4 locations on the Gulf of Mexico. How can you compare the 12 water temperatures from St. Petersburg with the 12 water temperatures from Key West? So I want now to compare between Key West in Florida and St. Petersburg in Florida. Here, as you see, in the January, we have 62. The temperature here is 62 Fahrenheit. In February, it's 64, March, 68, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. And in Florida here, in January, we have 69, February, 70, and so on until December. I want now to compare between them. Now, here, what do you want? You want to find the mean, mode, range, or everything to compare between these data sets. Let's start now with the St. Petersburg in Florida. Let's start now to see how can we find the mean. The mean, or we called it X bar, as I told you. Here, what we have to do, we have to add the numbers or the temperatures for all the months over 12. So we have 62 plus 64 plus 68 plus 74 plus 80 plus 84 plus 86 plus 86 plus 84 plus 78 plus 70 plus 64 over 12. So here you have to add the temperatures or the all values over 12. After you adding them, you will get that they are 900 over 12. So it is 75. So the mean here is 75 Fahrenheit. You add the data over the numbers of them, then you get 75, which will be the mean. Now let's find now the modes. What's the definition of modes? It's the most frequent value. Which number is occurring more than one time?
86.
Here we have 86. It's repeated 2 times. And 78, no, 84.
We have 84
And we have 64 also. It's repeated 2 times.
and 84.
Yeah.
And 84, yes, it's repeated 2 times. So here, how many modes we have? 64, 84, and 86. We have 3 modes. Let's find out the median. Median, it is, since D is in the middle, so I want to find the number that has come between or in the middle of the data values. What we have to do first before finding the median?
You have to order them.
Order them, bravo. Let's order them now here. What is the list? The least? This is 62, 64, 64,
68.
60, 68,
70.
70,
74.
74,
78.
78,
80.
80,
84. 84.
84, 84,
And 86 two times.
86, 86. Bravo. Let's now before that. So we found now the mean, we found now the modes. Let's now find the median, but I want first to let's rewrite the numbers here. Now, to find the median, I want to look at the numbers that come between, or that's come in the middle of the data values. Here we have 12. So 12 over 2 is 6. So the first half will be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the first half. And this is the second half. And the median, it comes between 74 and 78. So the median here, or we call them Q2, will be 74 plus 78 over 2, which is 76. This is the median.
Teacher?
Or we call yes, miss.
Teacher, the first half 74 will be with them, and the
Yeah.
second,
Yes.
right? Okay.
This is now for the mean. So this is a Q sub 2 or the median. Now let's find now the median for the first half. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 values. So it comes here. So between 64 and 68, it will be here. This is Q sub 1. And where's the Q sub 3 will be?
It will be 84 plus 84 over 2.
Which is 84. Right. This is Q sub 3. Now, let's find now the interquartile range. It will be Q3 minus
84 minus 66.
So it is 84 minus 66, sorry, which is equal 18. So for and we found also the range which is 86 minus 66. The greatest minus the lowest, so which is 20. So by now for the Petersburg, Florida, we found the mean, mode, median, IQR, and the range. Let's now.
Teacher, it is
Yes.
not 66, it is 62.
Okay. Sorry. So it will be 84. Thank you, Rose. So here we found the range, the IQR, mean, median, mode, everything for the sun pairs. Now let's find it for the Key West. We have to repeat the same steps to find them for this country or for this city.
Wow, now we will find it for 1 year.
So look now, find the mean. Here we have to add them, 69 plus 70 plus 75 plus 78 plus 82 plus 85 plus 87 and so on, okay? Over 12. After you add them, you will get that the mean is 79.1. This is the mean. Now let's find the mode. The mode, which is the most frequent number. Which is the most frequent number here? We have 87. It's repeated 2 times.
And
we have 70. No.
I think that's it.
82. It's repeated 2 times also.
Oh, yeah. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. So here we have 2 modes, 82 and 87. Now, let's now order them. The lowest one here. So let's clear now. 69, 70, 72, 75, 78. لا في 76 before, then 78, then 82, 82, 85, 86, 87, 87. This is now we ordered the data. Now let's find the numbers that comes between them. Here, let's make it or cut it into 2 equal halves. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Q2 or the median, it comes between 78 and 82, which it will be 80. Now look at the first half. I want to find its median. So it comes between these 2 numbers here, which is 72 plus 70, and that means 72 plus 5 is 7. 7 over 2, 33.5, so 73.5. And here it comes between these 2 numbers here, so it will be 85.5. This is a Q1, and this is Q3. So the IQR here, it will be Q1, Q3, sorry, minus Q1. So 85.5 minus 73.5, which is 12. This is now for the IQR. Now, look at, but here we clear the numbers. No. Now look at the IQR for Key West, it is 12. And for Sandberg, it is 18. So which one shows that the temperature has a, or they are very far away from each other, or they have varying, or have the greatest varying from each other? In Sandberg on Key West?
St. Petersburg, I think.
St. Petersburg, bravo, because the IQR here is 18. So that means they are varying, or they have the greatest varying from the first, or from the first, the third, and the first quartile. Now, which one has the greatest mean. In St. Petersburg, it was, I think, 75, and here it's 79. So which one has the greatest mean?
Key West.
Key West. This is here how we compare the data. We found them. And I got it 3. It tells you about to find the same thing, but for a Grand Isle and for Dauphin Island. You can't solve it at home. Now,
Thank you.
before here, okay, I will stop here. Oh, I will talk about first box and Whisker Plot. Here you have, as you see, this shape or this plot here, the important values. What does it mean? I have the data. I found for them Q2, Q1, and the Q3, and I know where's the lowest value and where's the highest value. To represent them in a plot, we use something we call it box and whisker plot. It shows the lowest and the greatest value. It shows Q1 and the Q2 and the Q3. Just I want now to represent them. Look at these numbers here. Here we have 4, 17, 7, 14, 18, 12, 3, 6, 10, 4, 4, and 11. I want now to order them. After we order them, we cut them into quarters. So here we have 3, 3, 3, 3 numbers. Where's the median will be? It will be here between 10 and 11, which is 10.5. Now look at the first half. Where's the mean will be? It will be between 4 and 4, which is 4. And look at the second half. It will be between them, which is 15. After that, we found the lowest value, which is 3. We found the highest value, which is 18. So if I want to draw it here, look at number 3. We have the lower point. Look at number 18. We have the maximum point. We say that we have 3, the minimum, 18, the maximum. We plot them here on this number line. Then after that, we found Q1, which is 4. So at number 4, we have Q1. At number 15, we have Q3. At number 10.5, we have Q2. So this is a way how can we draw the box and whisker plot. I will not ask you to graph it, to draw it.
This, I think we took it last year, this one.
Wallahi, maybe, I don't know, صراحة. Because I didn't get Algebra 2.
Because I remember this drawing that we
Maybe,
got.
yes, maybe. I think I found that grade 10 was repeated from grade 8.
We took it before, but this one is more detailed because we did not take the standard deviation.